Hello, welcome back to KXAM Plus. I'm your host, Esmeralda Zamora, and we're back this Thursday with another Weekend Watch segment with KXAN meteorologist Freddie Vela. Freddie, thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
Yeah, a little under the weather, but we're going to try our best to make sure that everyone knows exactly what's happening across Austin because there's a lot of stuff going on. It's Mother's Day this weekend, Dia de los Madres on Saturday, Mother's Day on Sunday. So, what better to do than to go hang out with your mom?
Exactly, and there's so many events this weekend to do exactly that. You have a few for us, so let's dive into it.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about some really, really cool things that you can do. But first, I obviously want to talk about the weather because Esmeralda, there was a lot going on in the weather this past week.
Lots of rain, but it doesn't look like much rain, right?
That's right. You can see right behind Esmeralda, it's actually nice and sunny right now, and I expect that to continue. So let's talk about what we can expect for the weekend. Saturday, 81 degrees with just a couple of scattered clouds out there. As we get into Sunday, we're looking at sunny skies, beautiful, mainly sunny, warm. Mother's Day is going to be perfect, something you're definitely going to be able to enjoy. Just getting out there, being with mom, taking her to all the different places that you want to take her. And I think this is great. Whether it's your mom, your adopted mom, your stepmom, whatever type of mom, a motherly figure, this is the weekend to reach out, let them know that you love them. Grandma, great-grandma, great-great-grandma, who knows? I don't know. Any families are all over the place right now, so that'd be perfect. Just reach out to your family, your mom, whatever mother figure you have, and tell them that you love them, because this is the weekend to do so. All right, so let's talk about some of the events that you're going to be able to enjoy as we get into the weekend. Sunflower Festival and Unicorns. So this is really cool. Okay, so this is going to take place for 20 days, but it kicks off on Saturday, May 10th, and you're probably wondering yourself, what do you mean Sunflower Festival and Unicorns? Well, this is it. It's happening in Georgetown on 14400 East State Highway 29. And it's really cool because what they did is they actually planted sunflower seeds.
Last May, right?
Yeah, early in the season to kind of get them ready. And then by the time we get to May 10th is when they start to open up a bit more. It's still the beginning stages. Not all of them will be open. Some of them will, some of them won't. It depends on how much sunshine they get. They obviously got a lot of water, so hopefully that helps out. But they need the sunshine. That's why they're called the sunflowers. So anyway, based off of when they planted them, they're expecting for the peak of the sunflowers to be around May 17th. So that's when they expect for full bloom out there for all of the sunflowers there. So it's a really cool sight to behold. And then on top of that, they put unicorns everywhere, which who doesn't love unicorns? You're gonna have spots for you to take photos, spots for you to enjoy some food, some wine, and a little bit more. It's over 4.5 acres of sunflowers and unicorns. That is crazy, and it's a lot of fun. I saw some of the pictures from last year, and it's absolutely beautiful. So the tickets are available, so that way you can go online, and they even have like a lot of really cool, things that you'll be able to see that you can do there. They had some pre-purchase stuff that you could pre-purchase in advance, but it's really, really cool. So check it out, Sunflower Festival and Unicorns. It's happening, kicking off May 10th. But again, next weekend is going to be the peak, but it's Mother's Day weekend. Why wouldn't we want to go enjoy, right?
Yeah, watch them from all the stages. Go and look at the sunflowers from the beginning until they sprout and have beautiful flowers.
Yeah, so it's especially with the peak of sunflowers, I think it's really cool. I love sunflowers. I remember seeing them, growing up in this little town outside of Brownsville called Olmito, and there was, we had a bunch of fields at the time, and I remember as a kid running through and seeing all the sunflowers, and thinking it was the coolest thing. And I love sunflower seeds too, so I don't know.
Best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. Now, I don't know if you could take any home, but I do remember seeing in some of the pictures they had jars with sunflowers sticking out, so that may be something you may be able to buy there. But again, you'll have to go, you'll have to check it out yourself, and you'll have to tell us and send us photos at kxa.com/reportit. And so that way we can see what it's like out there.
Yeah, in the valley, I remember also like stopping on the side of the road to look at the big sunflower fields, and here they have a whole festival for you to just stop by and do it instead of parking your car and then getting down.
Yeah, for sure. And then, of course, the unicorns, too. So who can forget about that? All right. So that's the first event that I want to talk about. That one kicks off on Saturday. There's a second event that I also want to mention. This one is really cool. This is the AAPI Family Fun Day. So you got to check this one out. This is going to be at 1601 West Koenig. Brentwood Social House is actually where it's going to be. It's going to run from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's only 3 hours, but this is really cool too. It's going to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month. And we got to remember, we're in Central Texas. There's a lot of different cultures here, a blending of different ethnicities and cultures and backgrounds and nationalities. It's so cool to be able to see, this represented as well. So again, if you're someone who would like to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month, this is a really cool place that you can go. It's a family fun day, and it's free for the entire family to go. They're going to have a bunch of things for kids to do, including a backyard scavenger hunt. They're going to have other little activities that kids are going to be able to do. They're going to have local authors and vendors that you can actually go and you can communicate with. And then the really cool thing is they're going to have ice cream tasting there as well, which is all inspired by Asian ice cream. So if you get a chance, this is a really cool event that you're going to be able to check out. It's going to be at the Brentwood Social House this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., all in celebration of AAPI Heritage Month. And it's 3 hours of just tons of fun for the entire family. So gather up the kids, head out there, gather mom and dad, aunt and uncle, grandma and grandpa, and head out there and check this out. But it's a really, really fun event that you can check it out overall.
These both events seem really, really fun and perfect for Mother's Day, like you mentioned when we started the show.
Yeah, especially because Mother's Day is Sunday. Yeah. So, I mean, why not get the family together, spend some time with mom or grandma or aunt, and head out there and be part of this because, again, it's a lot of fun. It's something really cool that people are going to be able to enjoy. So, if you can head out there, remember we have these two great events, the Sunflower Festival, which kicks off on Saturday, and then on Saturday itself is the AAPI, Family Fun Day that you can go and enjoy.
Yeah, and the Sunflower Festival doesn't end this weekend. So if you miss it this weekend, you've got a couple more weekends in May to attend.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So both of these great events, but we have two more that we want to talk about. So should we get into it, or do you want to take a quick break?
Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back with those two events. We'll be right back. And we're back, Freddie, from that quick break. We talked about Sunflower Festival. We talked about that park day. What else do you have for us?
So this is something that's kind of near and dear to my heart. I used to be a teacher for a couple of years at this school called Vanguard Academy in Far, Texas. And I worked with elementary kids. And I can see how this is, their elementary years are super important because that's when we start to see them develop not only social skills, but team building skills. And then also the skills of what they want to do in the future. A lot of these, I was a theater teacher, so I was able to talk to a lot of kids, get them to open up, get out of their shell, kind of communicate, get on stage, kind of take away that fear. And then some of the kids weren't about it. They were more about sports. Well, it was really cool to see them really open up with sports, whether it's football, basketball, soccer, volleyball, or anything else, baseball. But this is a really cool event for the kids in the Austin area to come together and find out if basketball is their thing because they have hoops in the park. This is awesome. And one of the really cool things about this is that it's an absolutely free event. Hoops in the Park is actually going to take place from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And this is a new program that's being kicked off overall by the Austin Parks Foundation. They've only done a couple of them before. They did one back in, I believe, in November, and they did one in December. And they did one in October, in November and December, and now they're doing it again. They haven't done it since then. So this is the continuation of what they've done before. So this is going to be Saturday, May 10th. This is another Saturday event. This one is only for 1 hour, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Seems short, but Kids have short attention spans. So anyway, obviously this is really cool. They're inviting all first through fifth graders that want to come out and be part of this to head on out. It's going to be at 6705 Crystal Brook Drive. And that is, and I have the name of the park here. I didn't write it on there. That's the old one. Let me get the new one.
Is it the Davis White Northeast?
Yes. Can you say it one more time?
Davis White Northeast District Neighborhood Park, and it's located at 6705 Crystal Brook Drive.
Yes, so that's the name of the park. They're inviting all first graders to fifth graders out. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And they're encouraging beginners and experienced players to come out and be part of this. They're going to talk about team building. They're going to learn new skills. And then, of course, you can make new friends while you're there as well. So if you have any kids that are between the age of, between first and fifth grade, head on out to this really, really cool event. It's absolutely free, and they're encouraging the kids to come out to kind of learn basketball. If they've never played before, this is a great way to introduce them to the sport, so that way they can see if it's something that they like. Who knows? Maybe it's not. But this is a really great way to get your kids out of the house on Saturday, especially after all the showers that we've been going through and the tornado warnings and stuff like that. So we get to leave that in the past. Now with a fantastic weekend, they'll be able to head out and they're going to be able to enjoy something as cool as being able to see if basketball is something that they like, or if they're already experienced, then they get to challenge themselves. They get to play with other kids that they've never played with before to see if they can up their skills, build that team building, and really start to make some new friends out there. As me, I was never a basketball player. I was not good at it. I don't know. Did you play basketball?
I was never a basketball player either.
I was not good at all, but I think team building is going to be the key thing here, because I was in theater, so obviously I learned a lot about relying on other people and trying to create an amazing product. And it's the same thing here, just with basketball.
Yeah, and teammates and competition.
Yeah, it's absolutely cool. So we've gotten to the main thing I wanted to talk about, Esme, this weekend, Mother's Day.
Yes, and the next event is at the LBJ Wildflower Center, right?
That's right. So let's talk about Mother's Day and some really cool things. Now, there's a lot going on across Austin and surrounding areas, Georgetown, Fredericksburg. There's a lot going on, but I picked this one because I thought it was a really sweet event, right? A lot of the other areas are saying, come out, you get a free meal, you get to enjoy some wine with mom and stuff like that. I love all that, and I'm probably going to do most of that. But I thought of this one because of how kids just want to spend time with their moms sometimes. And whether it's a day at the park at Zilker Park, I encourage it. Do it. Spend some time with the person who raised you. Maybe your mom is not the person you want to spend time with. Maybe it's someone who was like a mother to you. That's the person you want to take, and that's the person you want to spend time. Show them the love. Well, anyway, Mother's Day at LBJ Wildflower Center. That's going to be happening this Sunday, May the 11th, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. In case you don't know where that address is, it's 4801 La Crosse Avenue. They're going to have food and drinks there. They had some prepackaged stuff that you could purchase ahead of time. And I believe the food and drinks are still available. They did have a picnic that was, no, it was an arts and craft. That one sold out already, unfortunately. But they are going to have food and drinks that you can enjoy there, that you can purchase. And then they're going to have music that you can enjoy as well. So the Courtyard concert is going to be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's going to be by Kelsey Creek, who's an artist. And then they're going to have a picnic concert where you can take a little picnic blanket and everything, and you can sit down and you can enjoy. That's going to be from 12 to 2, and that's by Caros Amigos. And that's a really, really cool event, too, that you have to check out. But all day long, they're going to be doing stuff. And while you're there, you can check out the ultimate mom, which is the owl Athena, who has her 2 little owlets. She's been taking care of them since they hatched about 20 days ago.
She's a new mom.
She's a new mom. She's enjoying Mother's Day for the 15th time, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's been 15 times that she's had babies. And so anyway, you can go check it out, or owlets, that's the proper name. So you can go check out Athena, because Athena will be there with her owlets. and then you can spend some time with your mother or your mother figure that you'll be able to enjoy. So again, this event is really cool. Tickets are on sale. We've posted the links of everything that you need on our website, kxan.com. But Mother's Day, I mean, it's fantastic. Did you already plan some stuff for your mother figure, Esmeralda?
I know my mom watches these shows all the time, so I don't want to say, but I have planned something.
Okay, good. So my mom is really excited because my mom Lupita, she's actually gonna be, she's gonna be at home, and I'm gonna go spend some time with her as well. So I actually have, this is all I haven't shown this yet. This is the debut of this graphic. Let me go ahead and pull up the graphic real fast. Check this out. All right, here we go. Here's the debut of our Mother's Day forecast. So that's actually all of the meteorologists here at KXN with their moms. So you can see my mom up there in the top left corner, Nick Bannon in the middle with his mum, because his mom is British. And then Kristen and her mom on the right-hand side, Tommy and his mom on the bottom left, and then on the bottom right, and that's Rich and his mom.
Oh, sweet.
And so it's a fantastic graphic that we're going to debut, but you guys here on KXN Plus get to see it firsthand. We just finished this graphic within the past couple of hours. And this is the debut of it to kind of show off all of the meteorologists and their moms.
So sweet. And celebrate everybody's mom out there. Mom figure, mom, grandma, just like you mentioned. There's a mom everywhere.
There is a mom everywhere. Whether it's your actual mom, a stepmom. I have a stepmom too. You know, I'm going to see her while I'm there. But it's going to be a fantastic day, especially after all the showers that we had seen. I think this is going to be great to be outside, be outdoors, 83 degrees. Unless your mom doesn't like 83 degree weather, then keep her inside. By the way, all the events that I mentioned, they're all outdoor events. But for any reason, if Mother Nature decides to be Mother Nature and rain, which it's not, but if it does, the Mother's Day at LBJ, that's happening indoors as well. So you can still go and enjoy, but it's going to be sunny. It's going to be beautiful. So it's
beautiful skies. Well, we do have your article that you published this morning on our website, kxan.com, and it's titled We Can Watch Park Day with Mom and Sunflower Festival. We have links, we have graphics, and more information on every single event. This weekend was full of events, Freddie.
It was a lot of events. It took me a while to put this article together, but definitely wanted to showcase a lot more outdoor events and a lot of events that you can go in and you can enjoy with your family, because every single one of these is something that you can do with your family, your mom, whatever it may be. Obviously, the hoops in the park, you need a little kid with you, but I just figured, moms are going to want to go with their kids too to see how they do. So all of these are geared towards being with your family, being with your loved ones, and just spending some quality time together.
Yeah, and beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather.
Well, thanks for joining us, Freddie. We're excited for next Thursday's events and everything that you have for us next week.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.